Democrats are starting to eat their own, and it's a glorious sight to behold. Stephen A. Smith is calling out Democrats for putting Joe Biden on the debate stage. He's suggesting that Trump practically mopped the floor with him. The Democrats' frustration is growing.
I thought he took it light on Biden. It was that damn bad. Now, if you're the Democratic Party, you're going to have some people out there saying it was just one night and it was just one debate. Nah. What if Trump says, I don't need to debate again? And all we have to hold on to is what we witnessed last night. A brain fart within 3 minutes. Mumbling often enough where Donald Trump ended up saying, I don't understand what he said with that last sentence. I don't think he understands what he said.
Eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
Where the nation is looking at it, and you have pundits on both sides of the aisle looking sad and despondent. In Van Jones' case for CNN, he looked like he was about to cry. Other pundits were saying, where are the family members? How could you put your dad out there like that? How could you put your husband out there like that? If you're the Democratic Party, how could you put one of your colleagues and your contemporaries out there like that? What the hell is going on? What's going on?
Yeah, Stephen A., we're all asking the same exact question. What the hell is going on? He's clearly fed up, and who can blame him? Democrats put Biden out there knowing full daggone well he is not in any shape to lead. It's embarrassing and infuriating for anyone who cares about the state of our country. They're scrambling to pick a replacement, but they've dug themselves a hole, or they've dug themselves into a corner they may not be able to get out of. This isn't just about Biden's poor performance. It's about the Democrats' party's inability to present a competent leader. I personally don't think they're going to be able to pull Joe Biden. I think they want to, but they can't because Kamala is worse than him. She's even more unliked than he is. They can't just skip over Kamala either, because if they do, the sisterhood would revolt.
Speaking of a couple of other political analysts off the record, here's what I had one tell me. You can't change the candidate when the election is 5 months away. It would be suicidal and tear the Democratic Party apart. Do you agree with that at all?
No. You know, that's the problem with pundits, right? You're always in a 50-50 position. You're going to say something. If you're wrong, you just move to the next. And if you're right, you tell everybody about it.
Right.
There are no rules, Stephen A. There's so much money out there, and there's so much media saturation. You know, that answer is informed by an understanding that, like, it takes you a long time to get known in America.
Right.
We both know that's not true.
That's not true.
We have instant celebrities made every week on TikTok.
There you go, Ariva Martin. To that, you say what?
Keep smoking that cigar and whatever else he got in that cigar, because what he's talking is yakety yak. You cannot change the top of the party in 5 months, my brother Chris. I love you. I have a lot of respect for you, but you are dead wrong. And this notion that there's all that money. First of all, Stephen, who are we agreeing? There's a long list of Democrats. Kamala Harris, Gavin Newsom, Gretchen Whitmer. The list goes on and on and on. You've named 4 or 5 people. Where is their consensus? You've got to build consensus, and there is not consensus right now. If you pick a white man over Kamala Harris, black women, I can tell you this, we're going to walk away. We're going to blow the party up.
Y'all saw that. You heard that, right? You're going to walk away from the Democrat Party and blow the party up. Now, we're talking about the sisterhood here. This is the most loyal arm of the Democrat Party. Do you honestly think that they would walk away? I'll believe it when I see it, but who knows? Anyway, you heard it here, folks. California delegate Ariva Martin is ready to blow up the party if Kamala Harris doesn't get the nod. She's saying that she expects black women in general to walk away from the party if they skip over Kamala. So according to Ariva, black women are not independent thinkers. They all have to think the same because of their skin color and their gender, unfortunately, because black men are probably going to be split down the middle this time around. This is the essence of identity politics, reducing people to their race or gender and assuming they all share the same views and priorities. It's insulting, to say the least. It's becoming more clear that if it's not Joe, it's gotta be Kamala. They can't lose the black female vote. And at the same time, Kamala's not going to give them a better chance at winning. Again, she is less popular than Joe Biden right now. The Democrat Party is in shambles, and they're openly threatening each other over identity politics. This is what happens when you prioritize skin color and gender over competence and merit. DEI doesn't work. You're seeing it on full display right now. This is what you get when you make everything about identity politics has been the cornerstone of the Democrat strategy for years. They've used it to pander to various groups, but it's now backfiring. It's a house divided and it's falling apart fast. I really do think they're at least going to try and replace Biden, but Kamala Harris poll numbers are abysmal. Her approval ratings have been among the lowest in history for vice president. And let's not forget, Kamala Harris was tasked with handling the border crisis. Remember, she was considered the border czar. And even there, she failed spectacularly. Despite this, some Democrats seem intent on pushing for her to be the nominee purely based on her identity. That's why I expect to see the media shills and the establishment take a turn over the next couple of weeks. I'm expecting polls will start showing Harris doing better than she's ever done before because they know they're in trouble. But they can't just easily pass over a black woman to pick someone like Gavin Newsom or Michigan's Gretchen Whitmer. The party is crumbling right before our eyes, and I am 100% here for it.
If you pick the black woman,
Where you gonna walk away to, Ariva? Where you gonna walk away to? You gonna walk away? You ain't gonna walk away to Trump?
Over Kamala Harris. So where are we getting agreement from on who this ideal Democratic candidate should be? Tell me that. Nobody's told me who it should be. And then tell me how you're going to get the 4,000 delegates, which I am one of them. I'm a delegate coming from California. So who's going to step out? One, tell Joe Biden you got to step aside because everybody's not being mature about this process. Joe Biden is not just the president. There's a whole team of people. There's an administration. So if Joe Biden, when he gets reelected, which my prediction is that he will, he brings with him Kamala Harris, the most diverse administration in the history of this country. Y'all need to just stay the course. We got more black judges appointed under Joe Biden than anyone, even President Barack Obama.
That is not the point because we're not, once again, hold on, Ariva. We are not.
I don't know anything about sports, but I know you don't give up on your star player in the middle of a game.
Okay, excuse me, time out. Let me explain to you. I can give you a host of examples of when teams have given up on a star player that has gotten a bit too old and beyond his prime. It happens in sports.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. This woman is tough to listen to, completely out of touch. Obviously, she's one of those elite black bourgeoisie out of California. The gaslighting is on another level. Biden is toast, and they're going to cling to that sinking ship until told to do otherwise. It's simply pathetic. We're not staying the course, Ariva. But I think no matter who the nominee is, this isn't going to be the walk in the park that Republicans think it is. We need to expect that Democrats have more tricks up their sleeves, and we need to vote as if our lives depend on it. Let me know what you guys think, if you agree or disagree. Regardless, it's clear that the Democrat Party is in complete disarray. It's eating itself alive. Voting based on race over merit will blow up in their face every time. We're watching it happen right now. They're so focused on race and identity politics that they can't see the bigger picture. This infighting is a direct result of their own policies. They've dug themselves into a hole, and now they have no good options. If they replace Biden with Harris, they risk alienating a large portion of their base who sees her as completely incompetent. If they choose another candidate, they risk accusations of racism and sexism. They've built a coalition based on division and identity, and now they're paying the price. It's actually amazing how the Democrat Party is a gigantic coalition of small special interest groups that all hate each other, but stick together to give us people like Joe and Kamala. I want to hear what you guys think, though. Do you think black women are going to leave the Democrat Party if they skip over Kamala? There may be some older black men. There may be some black men that would leave the party over a situation like that. Just like Whoopi and Rosie left the country after Trump won in 2016. But I don't think they actually went anywhere. But they told us they would, and I wish they would, to be honest with you. I don't know about you, but I think that voting bloc is pretty solid. They'll go along to get along, and they'll do exactly what they're told because that's what they always do. I don't think black women will change their vote if they pass over Kamala, but you never know. And if they somehow, some way do pick someone else, will the loud minority revolt or quietly fall in line once again? My guess, they're going to go along to get along. They're going to fall right in line, lockstep, because that's what they do. The Democrats have relied heavily on support of black women for years. Again, they are the most loyal arm of the Democrat Party. And it's unlikely that they'll easily abandon the party over a single candidate. Heck, we're literally watching our country crumble right before our eyes. And they're still lockstep with these people. And let's not forget that the Democrat Party is skilled at spinning narratives and maintaining their coalition, even when it seems like everything is falling apart all around them. They'll push harder to keep every part of the voting base intact, using every tool in their arsenal, every tool at their disposal, including media manipulation and identity politics. But the real question is, will Democrats be able to unite their fractured base? Will the party implode if they choose another candidate? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment. I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. I really am. Consider joining the ARP family. It supports me. It supports the team. It gives us the ability to produce this type of content for you guys on a day-to-day basis. Keep God first in your life. Stay prayed up. And I'm going to catch up with you all next time. Peace.